Depression is something that we can't avoid. It is one of those drawbacks of simply being human. So common that not just the normal everyday people, but also celebrities with huge fame and fortune get caught up in waves of their own depression. So hey y'all, it's your girl with Top 5. And today, we'll be taking a look at the top 5 celebrities who have battled depression. If you're depressed too, we feel you. Hopefully a bonus fact at the end of our list will make you feel just a little bit better, so stick around until the very end of our list today. Number 5. J.K. Rowling. Kicking off this list with the person who brought happiness to millions around the world with her outstanding book series Harry Potter, all of which got converted into live-action movies. But the joy that she brought us turned out to be stress and anxiety for her. Of course, out in the public, she appeared fine, but when she only had herself to keep her company, she found herself feeling quite down most of the time, which also impacted her writings. Perhaps in a good sort of way. After all, it was her dark mood that inspired to write the series' soul-sucking creature known as Dementors. It is so difficult to describe depression to someone who's never been there because it's not sadness, she told Oprah Winfrey in 2010, but it's that cold absence of feeling, the really hollowed out feeling. It's rather hard to believe that a person who managed to bring smiles to millions of faces with her work has spilt many of her own tears behind closed doors. Number 4. Lady Gaga. The pop star, whose hits include Paparazzi, Poker Face, and many others, has admitted that she's dealt with both depression and anxiety basically her whole life. Gaga isn't ashamed to admit that she takes medication for her depression. In an interview with Billboard magazine, she said she believes it's important for people to talk about their mental health. If we share our stories and stick together, we're stronger. Couldn't agree more with you, Lady Gaga. Number 3. Katy Perry. Right from the start, Katy Perry never stopped making hits in her career. But the singer also faced a lot of struggles with depression during her career. In a 96-hour-long live stream event on YouTube, the pop star opened up about her fight with depression and how she coped with it. In an emotional session with Siri Satnam Singh, host of the Viceland channel, The Therapist, Perry said she opened up because she wanted her fans to see her true self. If people can see that I'm just like them, they can dream as big. It's nice of Katy Perry to share her struggles like this with the people. That way it hopefully makes things just a little bit easier for people who aren't celebrities to also come up and speak about their problems. Number 2. Justin Bieber. Well, let's roll out the welcome mat for this channel's all-time favorite guest star, Justin Bieber. Well, sorry for getting him on almost every list, but we have to admit he gets caught in almost every scenario that you can imagine. Plus, we at this channel just can't hide the fact that we simply love the guy, so why not? Now lately, Bieber has been coming out and telling people about how his teenage life was not as cool as people thought it was, and fame, money, and luxury isn't as easy as everyone thinks. He had been going through a lot in his past with many things like drugs, toxic relationships, and more than you can even fathom, which naturally took a toll on his mental health as well as his physical health. The singer explained all of this on his web show on YouTube, where he explained what it was like to grow up as a celebrity teen in front of all these spotlights and cameras, and how people are so quick to judge you just because of one small mistake. And this is something he faced many times as a kid. Imagine going through all of this when you were just a kid, totally unprepared to handle such an onslaught of criticism. Yikes. The singer also recently released a song named Lonely, in which he described how alone and left out he felt back when he was dealing with all of this. Number 1. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is one of Hollywood's highest paid actors. However, even he has opened up about depression to The Express, a British newspaper. "Struggle and pain is real," said Johnson, who saved his mother from a suicide attempt when he was only 15. "Depression never discriminates," he tweeted later. "Took me a long time to realize it, but the key is to not be afraid to open up. Especially us dudes have a tendency to keep it in. You're not alone." Just as we promised, we have a bonus fact coming right up. But before we start, we really hope you guys would consider subscribing to our channel. After all, we work very hard to bring you this super entertaining content which you will not regret watching. But we can't keep doing it without your added support. Alright, wash those depressing thoughts away. Here's your bonus fact for the day. Buzz Aldrin. Even a walk on the moon couldn't stop Buzz Aldrin from feeling low. In fact, the astronaut's sudden fame after the 1969 moon landing led to his divorce, plus problems with alcohol, and of course, depression. He told the New York Times that unhappiness runs in his family. His mother and maternal grandfather suffered from the disease, to the point of both having sadly committed suicide. Because of his genetic history, as well as his personal struggles, Aldrin sought treatment and eventually became the chairman of the National Mental Health Association. Thanks for sticking around, folks, but that's a wrap for today. Hope this talk about depressed celebrities didn't put a damper on your mood. One thing we can learn from this, though, having money doesn't necessarily mean you're happy. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, don't be quiet about the struggles you're going through. Talking about them, it can help. Bye!